What's up, Marie?
I don't know. Funny dream.
Go back to sleep.
I've had this dream before, but it was really vivid then.
You've had too much sherry and wedding cake.
It was me, Mum. She had somebody with her. Somebody small. Perhaps it was a child. Couldn't make out who it was properly.
With your mother?
Yeah. She had a flowered pinion, just like I remember her.
It was just a dream, lovey. Everybody has funny dreams now and then. Hey, I bet Alan Partridge had some funny dreams, eh?
Yeah. Poor man. I was going to go over there and have a go at him and Sheila Grant over the whiskey tumblers.
Whiskey tumblers?
Lovely they were. Got them from the market for the Grant's anniversary. And Dave passed them on to Alan Partridge. I'm going to let the dust settle before I get onto that one.
Are you going to go back to sleep?
She was really close to me, George. And the other person as well.
It'll be that cake.
I wanted to be here when you woke up. How do you feel?
Rotten.
You had far too much to drink.
I think I was entitled under the circumstances.
Drink's never the answer.
No, but it helps.
Do you feel hungry?
No.
A good brekkie would make you feel better.
I'm not hungry, Mum.
You can't let yourself go, Alan.
It's hardly letting myself go just because I don't want my breakfast.
Did Samantha used to cook you a breakfast?
What?
She lived here, didn't she? You didn't think you could fool me, did you?
I just didn't want you getting upset by it.
Oh, upset by it? Look at the mess now. What sort of girl is she?
The woman I love and still want to marry.
Oh, not anymore, surely.
Yeah, I want to marry her. I've got to talk to her, find out what went wrong.
But I can tell you. She's taken you for a mug. She's lived off you. Then as soon as you wanted to pin her down, she was off.
Look, can we leave it now, Mum? Please, I'm just not in the mood.
How any woman could do that.
Oh, I've got a terrible headache.
You shouldn't have invited everybody back.
Well, they're my neighbours. My friends. I mean, I'd had to face them sometime.
They got stuck into the food and drink as if it was a celebration.
Which is exactly what I wanted them to do.
And as for those Jacksons, well, you'd have thought they'd never seen a Volophone before. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna have a couple of aspirins, bath, change my clothes.
You know what I mean.
Then I'm gonna get in touch with Samantha.
Oh, please have a good think about it first.
I got hold of it first.
No, you didn't. I did.
Just put that milk down. Look what you made us do. You might have throw a wobbler.
Clear it up, both of you. And then go out if you're going.
You can't throw us out. We live here.
I'm not throwing you out. I'm just saying if you're going, then go.
You don't like us living here, do you?
Yes, I do. You're my nephews and I think the world of you.
We don't like you much. But we don't mind you living with us.
Yeah. Well, it won't be for long, will it?
Why are you moving?
No. You are.
But my mum says we're staying.
What exactly did she say?
Oh, you cut yourself. Auntie Michelle, little George just cut herself. There's blood spurting out everywhere.
You've done a good job in here, Mum.
It doesn't take long once you put your mind to it. It was only your room that was ever untidy in our house.
Where's that picture of Samantha?
All you need is a routine, a couple of hours a day, and a house can be immaculate.
Mum, what have you done with that photograph?
You've got to put her out of your mind.
If there's any photos going to be put out, I'll be doing it. Now, where is it, Mum?
It's in that fitment.
I'm going to have to talk to her, you know.
Don't you think she should be getting in touch with you?
Well, she's probably too embarrassed.
You say that as if she's been upset.
Well, she was upset. Look, Mum, I know her, and there must be something she hasn't told me. Oh, I can't just stand round. I've got to go round and see her.
Alan Partridge, she's made a fool out of you and now you're chasing after her.
But what can I do? I've got to see her and straighten things out.
Don't go, Alan.
But I've got to, Mum.
When you've eaten. Your dad always said you should eat your way through a hangover.
I believe there was murder at the registry office yesterday afternoon.
Were you there?
No, but Marie, your next-door neighbour, was. She told my missus all about it.
Poor Alan, eh?
A partridge with egg on his face.
Sorry?
Not bad, eh, for first thing in the morning. Of course, I'm an early bird myself.
Wonder why she changed her mind.
Feather-brained, I would say. Hey, you two, stop larking about. Larking about? Another good one. Look, am I talking to myself? Now clear off and I'll call the police. Could get the flying squad, couldn't I?
Couldn't you have kept an eye on them?
It was just a tiny cut.
It could have been a lot worse.
They're your kids.
Can't we have a bit of peace?
It's not much to ask. Just an auntie stopping two little lads from bleeding to death.
I put the plaster on, didn't I? And anyway, where were you? In bed?
I think I'm entitled to a lie-in of a Sunday.
Look, let's just have a nice cup of tea, shall we, eh?
Have you decided when you're moving back?
No. We're thinking of buying our own place.
Really? Have you seen somewhere?
Not yet. We've only just decided.
And what about your Corpy house?
We're going to go and have a look at it today.
There's no rush.
Well, if you leave it empty for long, it'll just get vandalised.
Oh, I know you can't wait to get rid of us.
3 months, you said.
3 months approximate, I said.
Well, it's ready now.
And I'm not.
What do you mean by that?
I like living here and not in any hurry to move.
But it's not your house.
And it is yours, is it?
I was invited to stay here.
It was my idea.
For goodness sake, stop it!
The longer we live round here, the better it is for Gary and little George. They can play out there and I don't have to worry about what they're getting up to. All right, I just don't want to go back there.
But that's where you live. You can't squat here.
Squat? We're not squatters, we're family.
Marie, love, let's just go and look at the place, eh?
When I'm ready.
Michelle's right, lovey, we are just squatters.
Don't you take her side against me.
Let's just try and keep calm, eh?
Keep calm.
Marie, come and look at the house.
I thought we'd agreed that we were going to buy our own place.
We will.
Well, then what's the point of going to see the council house?
That's where you live.
Don't you raise your voice to me. And where do you think you're going?
I'm going to go and see our home.
Gary! Little George, get back here!
Suppose you want to answer the front door.
Mrs. Jackson. Oh, no. I'm afraid I've got some bad news for you.
What's up?
I'm sorry to tell you that we've discovered the body of a young woman. And this time we have very firm evidence to suggest that it might be your sister, Petra Taylor.
What sort of evidence?
A body fitting Mrs. Taylor's description and a lot of personal effects which suggest it might be her have been found in Llandudno, North Wales.
Llandudno?
Yes.
The Brintic guest house.
I see.
I've come to talk to Alan.
Haven't you done enough to him? Lived off him, and then humiliated him in front of everybody? You're not worth tuppence.
Mrs. Partridge, is Alan in?
No, he's gone looking for you. Against my advice. I hope he never sees you again. What happened to you yesterday? Did you have a better offer? Using the house as your own. You've scarred him for life. I hope you know that.
Couldn't be a mistake. Somebody else.
Well, only when you or somebody has positively identified the body can we be definite, but with you saying the name of the guest house.
I must only have been 6. But I still remember it.
Our first real holiday. She must have gone back there because that was the time when we were really happy.
I'm very sorry, but we'd like to make arrangements for the identification as soon as possible.
George will do it, my husband. He's never here when I need him.
Just ring this number when you've had a chance to talk to him.
How did she die?
Well, you'll have to wait for the inquest to be sure, but there were drinking tablets. At least the remains of by a body. I'll see myself out.
Vodka.
Probably.
Where's she been before the last 3 weeks?
Still can't really believe it.
I know. But we've got to face it.
Typical, that. It's taken me all morning to summon up the courage. And now he's out.
It's always the way, isn't it?
I don't want to delay you.
Shopping can wait.
I don't know if I want to see him now.
Well, it's only going to get worse as time goes on. And if you're going away this evening, you've no real choice, have you?
Oh, I suppose not.
Ta, Pauline. I do.
Hello, H.
It's Harold, actually.
Oh, sorry.
Where have you been, then? Jogging?
No, I've just walked all the way from our old estate.
You want to get yourself a bike.
I went in a car. A pint of bitter, please, Louis.
What happened then?
Well, I've been to see what our house is like. You know, what the council have been doing up for us. I come out the house and the car's been pinched.
Your Ford takeaway?
Yeah. The police weren't too enthusiastic.
Here. Just listen to this. I'll cheer you.
Oh, cheers very much.
Wagon cheating. Wagon cheating. Tar, Pauline. Pauline. Tar, Pauline. Oh.
Yeah, very good. Cheers.
Think you'll get it back? It was a bit of a wreck, though, wasn't it?
It's paid for.
Oh, that's more than most people can say.
Oh, that's what he's going to say that worries me. I've been telling her that the estate's not such a bad place to live.
Hey, I know a fella who used to buy cars on tech because you have to pay cash on the buses.
Honest?
Seriously, though, HP, it's the curse of the working man.
Last time I had a car pinched, it was found burnt out outside the house.
Shall we have a sit down?
Yeah.
I paid cash for my bike.
Oh, yeah?
Well, if I had to buy anything on tech, I wouldn't have it.
She's going to use this as ammunition to stay at Brookside.
Fully tackle women.
I'm dreading facing her.
Pauline. Must remember that. I believe there was murder down at the registry office yesterday.
Can't have been too many laughs down there.
Wonder what'll be next.
What?
Well, they say bad news comes in threes. Alan What's It yesterday, let down. You've had your car nicked. Wonder what the third one will be.
Oh, come home, George.
What do you expect him to do?
Be here.
Should we get in touch with an undertaker's?
Let's make sure first.
She's Dad, though, isn't she?
It's not fair, is it?
What?
Life.
Nobody said it would be.
Yes. When I was a lad, you could leave your door unlocked, no problem.
If they write it off, it won't be so bad. But if they just bash it about a bit, it could cost me a fortune.
I mean, a villain was a villain, fair enough, but you never heard of an old age pensioner being mugged.
Just wish I'd gone fully comp.
How do you mean?
Only third party.
Oh. Hey, when I was living down south, I knew a fella. He thought he'd get burgled.
What made him think that?
Because everybody else on the road had been burgled.
Fair enough.
So instead of getting one of these burglar alarms, he got himself a guard dog.
Yeah, it's a good idea unless you get one like ours.
This was a Staffordshire Bull Terrier, a little cracker.
Oh, yeah, they're good ones, them. Never go at anything.
Cost him 80 quid.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
He still got burgled.
Did he?
Yeah. They knocked the dog off. There's a good market for him.
He's there.
There's a guard dog. Are we having another?
Yeah, I like my shout. But I'm just going to have to go and face her. Otherwise she's going to go mad.
It's the worst feeling in the world, losing someone forever.
Yeah.
Do you remember Brian Walker?
Betty's lad. Emigrated to Australia.
Yeah. I really loved him. I was only 13, but I really loved him. It broke my heart when he went.
What made you think of him?
I'll probably never see him again. Australia's so far away, and I thought that at the time, but compared to being dead.
Michelle, we've got to face this.
I know.
And we've got to start right now. Yesterday, he thought he was the most hard-done-to person in the world. Today, we think it's us. But you've got to pick yourself up.
Just tell him what you've told me.
Do you think he knows I'm here?
Yes. Just keep calm and tell him when he comes over.
Must be the most miserable person in the world at this moment.
On your way to Los Angeles for 6 months, earning a fortune.
It's crazy, isn't it? What do I say to him, Heather?
Just the truth.
You must hate me.
There must be something you haven't told me, Sam.
Would you like a drink, Alan?
No thanks, Heather.
Well, I'll just go upstairs and get on with a few jobs, okay?
I don't think I want you to go.
We've got to talk, Sam.
I can't explain it, Alan.
Just tell me why you didn't marry me.
I can't. I'm just not ready. Look, I've had this job offer that I want to take up.
And that comes before us. I love you.
And I love you, but...
Not enough.
Would you mind if I made a suggestion?
I'm sorry, Heather. We shouldn't have got you mixed up in all this. You've got your own...
Yeah, exactly. I'm the voice of experience. Well, this may sound really corny, but a friend of mine said it to me when I went to Ireland. You've got to be really selfish in a situation like this and think forward 10 years and imagine what you want then. And there's no point in staying together now for the sake of taking the easy way, because it's going to be much more hurtful later on. I'm sorry, I'm intruding, I know.
No, Heather. Oh, Alan, I have to take this job in America for 6 months. But I want to see you when I get back.
Well, did you tell her you were with me? Oh, come on, cheer up. There's worse things than having your car pinched. Well, it can't be that bad, surely.
It's worse. Number 3's just come up.